Hello, I'd like to talk about our weekly journal. Now, just like with the behavioral episode sheet, you will be submitting a weekly journal for the 5 weeks that we are doing our individual treatment project. Now, this will be submitted by 11:55 every single Sunday. And what this is designed to do is get you used to reflecting on the week. We want ourselves, when we're doing the individual treatment project, as well as our clients in the future, to always be aware of what's going on with their treatment. Are we on track? Are we meeting our goals? Are we successful? Are we moving towards the way we want to move towards, or do we need to make any changes? And so this particular weekly journal is designed for us to focus on success and failures. So that's what you're going to do. You're just simply going to write about at times that you were successful, times that you had failed, and what changes need to be implemented. So let me give you an example. Every week you will look back and try to find 3 things. They could be 3 successes, 3 failures, or a combination of the 2, right? So I can say my target behavior is to exercise, and my success has been that I exercise twice, and I give 2 examples of those successes, and 1 example of a failure when I chose a higher priority behavior over exercising, and it asks itself the changes that needed and when you implemented those. Now, let me be clear. You are not required to change anything. You can say no changes needed. But what it does is it creates the question. If I'm having multiple failures, do I need to change something? Now, what students have found in the past is that their punisher or reinforcer is not powerful enough, or they become used to it, satiated by it. And they need to change the reinforcer or punisher. That's very common and one that I want you to be aware of, because that can happen with your clients. So you say to your clients, hey, you've been chewing on your fingernails. And so every time you chew on your fingernails, I want you to punish yourself by flipping a rubber band that's on your wrist. The client comes back the next week and says, you know what? I can flip my rubber band on my wrist all day long. It doesn't do anything. Well, that's good that we are aware, that we are asking that question. What success, what failures, what changes we need to implement? Because a treatment plan is always evolving. Right? It's always changing. But we need to be able to explain why we are changing something. That makes sense, of course. We're not just changing it willy-nilly. We're changing it because the clients told us the punishment, the pain of the rubber band is not powerful enough to make any changes, to make any interventions, really. So that's what this particular journal is designed to do, is getting us training that way. So again, we will do this for the 5 weeks of our individual treatment project.